Hey, this is Andrea, and welcome to my book channel. And I'm going to do a review today of the book. It's called What the Hell Did I Just Read by David Wong. It's the third book in a series, the John Dies at the End series, which the first book was John Dies at the End, and the second one was This Book is Full of Spiders, and this is the third one, of course. I finished reading it. I just have there was a quote I wanted to write down in there, so I have a little bookmark in there. I just want to keep doing that. How do you like that? Okay, so it continues to follow the story of these three main, I'm not giving any spoilers away. There's like three main characters, okay? The two most main characters is David. Like, he writes like it's him, but it's not him. I mean, it's fictional. So the two main characters are David and John, and they kind of have fallen into this. I mean, from the time of the first book, they accidentally become basically like paranormal investigators. So it's kind of like sci-fi horror comedy is the only way I can describe it. It's not really that scary or anything, unless the second book, I think if you're afraid of spiders, it might be scary because some of the stuff that goes on in there is the same kind of stuff that would scare people that, you know, have a fear of spiders. But so, like I said, this was the third book. It was an interesting story, and it was funny. It made me laugh a lot, which is my favorite thing, and I love the characters. But my favorite of the entire series was the second book, which is called This Book is Full of Spiders. Now, I want to go back and reread the first book and the second book again, because, like I said, I just love these characters. Especially John. He's my favorite, because he's kind of silly. He's kind of ridiculous, the stuff that he does, the things that he says and does. Like, he kind of almost imagines himself as some kind of action hero type thing. I don't know how to describe it, but and the writer, like, sometimes he'll do this thing where he'll write part of it from a different person's point of view. Like, he's mostly talking like it's him, like David is the one whose point of view it's from. But if he's like, well, this part I'm putting from what John said happened, so then he'll put John at the top of the of that section, and it'll be like the way John thinks, you know. Or if Amy's talking, it'll be like the way Amy thinks. So I don't know, I find that kind of interesting. But all in all, like I said, it's a funny book, it's entertaining, it's got a lot of action. I don't know if it has a story about, because the thing is, like, on the back it has like reviews from different places and all that. Okay, so here's what it says on the inside of the cover. It says, it's the story they don't want you to read. Though, to be fair, they are probably right about this one. To quote the Bible, learning the truth can be like loosening a necktie, only to realize it was the only thing keeping your head attached. Yeah, I don't think that's in the Bible. No, don't put the book back on the shelf. It is now your duty to purchase it to prevent others from reading it. I don't know, it's just that kind of comedy, you know? Yes, it works with ebooks too. I don't have time to explain how. While investigating a fairly straightforward case of a shape-shifting interdimensional child predator, Dave, John, and Amy realized there might actually be something weird going on. So I'm not going to read any further than that in case it gives anything else away, but I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I find this writer, I find him really funny. And he writes for Cracked.com. David Wong is his pseudonym, but his real name is Jason Pargin. I hope I'm saying that right. So, like I said, if you're interested in that book, you know, there it is. If you've read it, please let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. And if you have spoilers, then, you know, write spoilers at the top of your comments so people know. But thanks for watching, and have fun reading books. Bye.